Every time you look up, there was a new high.
That ball is tortured deep to right center field. It goes all the way to the track, and it's down on the deck. They're gonna say it's down on the ground, and they're gonna say it's a double. This is, the umpires are gonna talk it over.
That was going out if he doesn't touch it with his glove.
The ball is in play. Runners at second base.
Snell struggling here against Atlanta tonight. Olson drives it to left. Conforto is back. It's over his head and off the wall. Two more come home. And it is 5-0 Atlanta, and we're only in the second inning.
And elevated again, this time not as much, and that gives Matt Olson an opportunity to drive this, and it's just a beautiful piece of hitting to the opposite field from the Braves first baseman.
Matt Olson, right center field, back to back.
Well, one step closer to what you were talking about, Frenchie. Two more to go here to maybe give you that breathing room that you're looking for. But how about Matt Olson all over that heater we've been talking about tonight?
Yeah, it's pretty when he gets full extension like that and is on, no doubter.
Center field, that'll drop. One is in. Here comes Ozzie. 8-0 Atlanta in the eighth. Olson's got it. He's coming home. Play at the plate. Out. Baldwin applies the tag, and Paulie is out at home.
I'll tell you, you're sitting watching at home, right? You think this is just a ground ball. His throw had to be right where it was for this to happen. Watch this right here. Matt kind of threw it from the side. If that throw at all is even at Baldwin, he's not going to get there and let him right into the line. Had that little tail to it here, and great tag.
Matt Olson high in the air to right center field. That's got a chance to go, and it will. 6-2 as the Braves get a little closer in the sixth on the Olson bomb, his second of the season.
Guess who's not changing their bat anytime soon? That man right there. He knew it when he hit it. He crushed it. Mentioned this earlier. Not too many Braves have a lot of history against him, but Matt Olson was the one that had some slugging history, and that's the second home run that he's hit against Gausman in his career.
Matt Olson, deep right center, keep going. It's gone. 2-0 Atlanta.
You get to a 3-2 count, you're facing Joe Ryan with confidence. You can feel that a strike is coming, especially following the walk, so you can get it started early, get on time, and do exactly what Matt Olson just did with that line drive into the Braves bullpen.
Third of the season for Matt Olson. Matt Olson sends it out to left center field. It is still going, and it gets out of here. Just enough juice for Matty-O.
I was really hoping that Matt Olson was going to pull a Kirk Gibson here, limp around the bases, and give us the fist bump, because this was pretty special after that foul ball. Great power to the opposite field for Matt Olson. Good at bat for him. He hit that one 390 feet.
Really a whole lot of wind today.
Oh my
goodness! How did Matt Olson make that catch? On the run, reaching out the glove at the last second and somehow reeling it in.
And Brenton Doyle really frustrated. This is incredible. We talked all year long about his ability and how good he is at chasing down these fly balls, and usually they're very casual. He had to work a little bit harder here.
Let's see if the Braves can do some damage against him, and Matt Olson will start it.
Olson gives it a ride out to center. It's high, it's deep, and it's gone! Matt Olson gets Atlanta on the board in the seventh.
He hammers this baseball, four-seam fastball at 94 miles an hour. The question was whether or not he got under it just a little bit too much. He did not. 411 feet away from home plate.
First-round pick out of Florida back in 2018. Deals the pitch that Olson shoots the other way. Toward the line. Catch made by Callahan, or was it made? And he is in some pain. The ball was not caught. Matt Olson is going to come around and try to score, and he's going to.
Yeah, he's hurt down there. That's a broken wrist or something.
You hate it for Tyler Callahan, a rookie playing in just his fourth Major League Baseball game. The Braves do get two. Left center, well struck. Cruz back at the wall, and it's out of here. Matt Olson got all of that one. Solo shot, 2-0 Atlanta. 431 for his 7th of the season.
Matt Olson was pretty frustrated with his first at-bat when he struck out. This time he gets the 2-seam fastball instead of the 4-seam fastball. You can see it there as it's rotating. There's not a lot of movement on it.
Deep to left off the bat of Matt Olson at the wall, and it's gone over the monster. Olson with a solo shot to put Atlanta up 1-0.
Well, it's a little bit of shell shock, I think, for everybody. First home run that Crochet has allowed this year to a left-handed hitter, and not surprised it was that guy.
Tremendous amount of power, you say. Right center field, and this ball is out of here. Hammered by Olson. Back-to-back nights. This one to the pull side. It's 2-0.
But Olson, as you said, has the number of Lucas Giolito.
You are in the head of a pitcher when you have given up 4 home runs in 11 plate appearances. And this one, I believe, was on a changeup that stayed right over the middle of the plate, and Olson delivered.
2-1 from Parker. Matt Olson straightaway center field. Well struck. Cruz at the wall. It is gone. Matt Olson has found something on this road trip, and he gets the Braves on the board in the 2nd inning. 419 to center field.
Well, impressive for a lot of reasons here for Matt Olson. First of all, you just mentioned that distance at 419 feet. Left on left here. Now, it's not the same Garrett Crochet fastball that you get as far as high octane. But the one thing about Parker is he does not allow home runs. That is only the 2nd home run that he has allowed this season.
Matt Olson sends this deep down the right field line and into the bullpen. And that is how Atlanta grabs the lead in the 1st inning. They get 4 home runs in the last 5 games for Matty O.
Impressive to see the run that he is on. We've seen some towering high home runs from Matt Olson. This is a low line drive. There's a little cut on that 4-seam fastball at 89 miles an hour, but not enough to get below the barrel against Ole in the way that he is swinging it.
Olson left field. Lockridge sprints back. Track. Wall. See ya.
I'll tell you what, this crowd is pretty smart. Off the bat, I thought it was going to be close. It got loud in here right away. Braves country knew it was going to be gone. Impressive to the opposite field. 399 feet against that slider from Reynolds for Matt Olson.
Matt Olson stays on a great run. That's his 5th homer in the last 7 games. Out to left center. That thing is going to plug the gap and get Atlanta on the board. It one-hops the wall. It's an RBI double for Matt Olson, and it's 1-0 Atlanta. Olson out to left center. That ball will drop. And the Braves are going to score another one. 3-0. RBI double for Matt Olson.
Yeah, another pitch up in the zone. Fought's been kind of caught in between with either being up there by mistake or holding on too long and throwing the ball in the dirt.
Matt Olson, tremendous stop. And he's able to flip it to Schwellenbach, saves a hit, and there's one away.
Every aspect of his game defensively is incredible. Matt Olson here with the glove and ranging to his right. Watch him go full extension and pull that one in on a high hop. It's special to watch him play first base every day. It really is.
Now Matt Olson. Matt Olson hammers it. Right field. This ball game is tied. 13th of the season, and that is a big one.
And you're not kidding. We saw the first pitch breaking ball outside corner, really good pitch. This one they tried to do it again, but instead it's up over the plate, and that is a pitch that you can hit, and Matt Olson didn't miss it, drilling it there into the stands in right field.
Matt Olson, deep right center, off the brick. Look at that kick.
Fun bounce.
All the way over to Johnson in center. A 2 RBI double for Matt Olson. He smoked that 3-0 offering from Landon Root.
That was a little circus baseball out there in right field, and that's what you get with the angles of this ballpark here at Oracle. Another 3-0, so it's back-to-back 3-0 hits here for the Braves, and another fastball. This one sat right down the middle.
So now the Brewers into the bullpen. Savali throws 80 pitches. Here is D.L. Hall.
Cutter curveball.
Matt Olson straightaway center field. Churio at the wall. He will watch it go. 2 homers here in the 5th. The bat's coming to life, and Atlanta has the lead.
We like this kind of rudeness from Matt Olson. First pitch from Hall, and an absolute bomb there to left center.
Maybe he'll get a 3-run homer himself here. No, but he will get a single to right. That is going to score 2. Might have a play at third. Oh, the ball gets away from McMahon. And that's going to allow another run to score because it got into the camera well. So Olson won't get the grand slam, but ultimately, in a roundabout way, he produces 3 runs here.
And making 4 straight base hits with runners in scoring position here for the Braves. And when things are not going well and you are on a losing team.
This ball is hit high and deep down the right field line. Hello, Chop House. Hello, 5-0 ball game.
Man, did that have some height on it.
He caught a pitch that he could hit, and wow, that was pretty.
Those are my favorite Olson homers, the ones that just hang up there forever. 15th of the year for Matt. Also now has 15 against the Mets going back to the 22 season. Down the right field line. Stay fair. Yes, it will. Here they come. Riley around third. A bases clearing double for Matt Olson, and Atlanta breaks it open.
That's the most emotion you'll see Matt. He just pumped his fist, and I said, this team, they smell blood in the water right now.
Grounder, Matt Olson right there. On to second. Wow. And they got both. Extremely well done. Huge play here to snuff out whatever momentum the Mets were trying to gain.
Once again, incredibly impressive here from Matt Olson. You go where the baseball takes you in this spot. The baseball takes him to the bag. You see the momentum there. It's the footwork and realizing he doesn't have time. He's got to spin and throw. And look at the look there from Beatty back like, wait, what?
Matt had that huge hit in the 6th inning to give the Braves a lead. 2 RBI single. And he does it again. This one is going to plug the gap all the way to the wall. Ronald is on his horse. He's around third. He scores to give the Braves some cushion here in the 8th inning. What a game for Matt Olson. He has driven in 3 of the 6, and they have been clutch.
And it's another good sign for Matt Olson is how well he is hitting with 2 strikes.
1-0 pitch. Matt Olson to right field. Back it goes, at the wall, a grand slam, and a reservation for 4 at the Chop House.
Again for Matt Olson, so locked in. 97 with a little bit of cut to it, up and in, but he is seeing the baseball so well, gets the barrel to it and gets it out of here.
Deep to right field. Goodbye ball. Hello, Chop House. Matteo has tied it in the 3rd. 2 and 3 hitters in the Atlanta order. They are ready today.
It's a curveball from Dean Kramer trying to go backdoor. We talk about backdoor pitches, how dangerous they can be if you miss. He misses over the middle, but Matt Olson did not.
He's ready for the 2nd half. A 1-bouncer to the wall and right. Profar's coming around 3rd. And just like that, Atlanta has the lead.
Just as I was talking about nerves, he didn't have any nerves on that right there. Turns on this pitch beautifully, right down the line, and you know Matt's really hit his stride, man.
Matt Olson, high, deep, and long gone. Hello, Chop House. Well, actually, hello, roof of the Chop House. 442 feet for Matteo.
That ball went a long way. Going over the Chop House.
That looked like home run derby, Matt Olson.
Yeah.
Let's admire that. That is such a beautiful swing. Olson sprinting back. Acuna in. Every time he does that, makes it look so easy. How do you do it, Matteo?
It's not that easy, but it's casual. I didn't think he was going to get this one. Some spin to it. Once again, haul it in.
The other way, that is fair. It's going to produce a run. Maybe two. Now just one. Profire's going to stop at third. But Matt Olson with an RBI double. Atlanta 6, Kansas City 3.
Yeah, that was a beautiful piece of hitting. Took that ball, shot it right down the line. Love it. Early contact. You get first and third like that. Don't get too far deep in the count. Put something in play. And he was able to do that.
And why Atlanta's been able to put so many runs on the board. High and deep into the jet stream that's blowing out that way, and that baby is gonna go. A moonshot for Matteo to tie the game in the fourth.
It just felt like it was going to be his day, especially in a 2-0 count here. We talked a little bit about what you're seeing with the wind, but for Matt Olson, this is just a good matchup with Cal Quantrill, fly ball pitcher, gets a cutter in the middle of the plate, way ahead in the count, and he crushes it to right center field.
The other way, slicing toward the corner. That is a fair ball. It ties the game. RBI double for Matt Olson, and 4 home for Atlanta here in the fourth.
And Matt Olson makes him pay. A little 95-mile-an-hour two-seam fastball. It doesn't get big on. Does a great job driving this into that opposite field corner.
The Boo Birds are out in Queens. Off the end of the bat into foul ground. Matt with a sliding grab. Oh, what a play. Now let's just hope he's okay. It looks like he is. How about that, fellas? That's a heck of a catch.
And long arms. I thought Strider was going to call it off, but Matt with a great play and beautiful.
Matt Olson deep to center field. Don't bother chasing that thing. Wow. An absolute tank off the bat of Matt Olson. 426. It looked like it was 526 from here.
He almost went into the second deck in center field. It caught that Lone Depot sign just right of center and right in front of getting into that second deck. An absolute bomb. Could be a candidate, Eli White.
Olson, deep right center. And that one gets out of here. Into the front row, a solo shot. And 15-4 now here in the sixth. And Matt Olson continues to hit the ball extremely well in his career at Citizens Bank Park.
And the topic of conversation coming into this for the Braves offense was, could they get to Aaron Nola's curveball? And this was a curveball here because it had been problematic, and it's another one that just didn't do very much and sat in the middle of the plate that Matt Olson crushes.
Matt Olson lifts it high and deep to right center. So long. 2-1.
See, and right on cue, our impact player has an impact. That's just good television right there.
And a good spark for the Atlanta Braves. They needed it. That ball was crushed.
Yeah, it was. It sounded like a homer off the bat.
Number 22 of the season for the Braves first baseman.
You know, you should be playing tennis. You're too young for pickleball. It's an old man sport.
I do play that too.
No,
Matt Olson, center field. Does it have enough juice? Track. Wall. Goodbye. A splash into Chattahoochee Falls for Matteo.
There's that beautiful swing. Majestic home run there.
And he got a hanger, and he did not miss it. 23rd of the season. Give him now 80 runs driven in this year.
Enjoy it later.
Matt Olson down the line. Stay fair. She will. That was a blast. Top level of the chop house for Matt Olson.
Well, he talked about it yesterday. Never too high, never too low. The only thing too high was that curveball that Hunter Brown threw to Matt Olson. And we mentioned second time through, home run issues. And Matt Olson goes into the upper deck of the chop house.
Matt Olson had his 24th homer of the season yesterday, deep down the right field line. That ball is high. It is deep. A majestic moonshot off the bat of Matt Olson. And we are tied at 1.
Super glad I didn't say what I was about to say, which is really hard to hit home runs against this guy left on left. It's only the 4th all season long. A two-seam fastball at 95 miles an hour. And you mentioned it just absolutely launched there into and up over the chop house.
Get out of here. Stay fair. It will. It's a homer in 3 straight games for Matt Olson. This is a big one. A 3-run shot. And Atlanta is on top 5-1 in the 5th.
It was big for a couple of reasons. Of course, you got 2 outs. You want to make sure you get at least 1 across the board. Instead, it'll be 3 thanks to a hanging curveball here. And Matt Olson all over it.
Run. That one is down the left field line.
Keep going.
I don't think that's going to do it, but it is going to bring in a run. It's another double for Matt Olson. He's 4 for 4. And now make it a 6-run cushion for the Braves.
We needed that bounce in the corner to get past the left fielder and Wood, and that would have helped, but it doesn't matter. Another left-on-left hit here for Matt Olson. Pitches up and away. Four-seam fastball at 92. Let it travel a little bit and go.
And now Matt Olson. Say goodbye to that. Whoa, second deck out in right center. Home runs in 4 straight games for the Braves first baseman Matt Olson. Back-to-back jacks. It's 5-2.
443 feet here. Trying to go away again. Missed location. He does not have overpowering stuff. And you can't miss spots. And here goes Matt Olson again.
Olson, it's fair. He takes an 0-2 curveball and rips it down the line. It rattles around in the corner. It's going to clear the bases. And Olson wants 3. He's got it. A 3 RBI triple.
We'd seen a bunch of sliders, and Matt Olson laces this thing into the corner. And then it's turn it on the Matty Jets. He's thinking 3 right out of the box. And it wasn't as if that ball rattled around. It was fielded cleanly.
And Matt Olson heads to foul ground. Watch out. He's got it.
Wow.
He's done it all. And now you just hope he's okay.
Great play here by Matt Olson. He is so great with the glove on these fly balls in particular. And this is just an excellent play.
And a couple of years later at the big league level, and that thing is hammered. It is deep. It is gone. Another one here in D.C. for Matt Olson, who continues to mash baseballs all over the yard.
So the consecutive game streak ended yesterday, but the consecutive days streak is still alive because of the doubleheader, and we will absolutely track that for Matt Olson as he crushes another baseball. You mentioned what he has done here.
Matt Olson, that's fair. One of the hottest hitters in baseball provides again for this Atlanta offense. Another double, another run-producing double for Matt Olson, and it's 4-0.
And with Matty Jets, you know he might have been thinking 3 out of the box with this one going down the line. He'll settle for the RBI double. Olson's going to see at least 8 pitches the way that Profar did.
It's this well toward the chop house. There she goes. A solo reservation for 1 on a Friday night at the chop house for Matty O.
Mitch Keller left it in the middle, and Matt Olson hammered it to right.
Also 94 RBIs, so that's something to watch as well.